Hey guys, it's Yang here. I wanted to show my Spright frog deck profile that I went undefeated on the case tournament I went to today. So before I forget, huge shout out to my friend Craigster for lending me the Spright core, so I have the deck on hand to play, as I couldn't get my Spright stuff together for this tournament. So we have 3 Spright blues. Let me zoom in. Okay, 3 blues. Very essential to the deck. On summon, it searches a monster, Spright monster. And 3 jets, also very important in my opinion. You see one, you see the other, so it's very important. I think 3 is the correct ratio. I went with 3 red because red is the monster negator, and with my specific build, I always have like a extra body on board, like a jet or a blue, when I have a gigantic Spright and a red, so I can resolve gigantic Spright without fearing like a ash or ogre, so or Veiler. And then we got 1 carrot. Carrot was really clutch today at 1. I feel like this ratio is I like it. So 1 carrot, I was able to like summon this through starter and stop the branded and red plays. Even though they have branded and loss on the field, you can still negate their effects, not the activation. And me being a OG paleo guy, I play a huge frog package instead of the. Some builds don't even play this. Some people play at 1. I like it at 2. I was initially doing 3, and I thought, maybe. I did 2 Ronins. I was fearing DD Crow all days. I didn't want to get this loose to DD Crow. And hand traps, we'll play a bunch of low rarity hand traps. 3 Ash, 2 Ogre. Probably the MVP hand trap was the Ogre today. Ogre just hits the gigantic Spright, and that usually stops their combo. Like, it's very crucial. And this also hits the Crow Anemone when I play the Marincess player. 2 Veiler. And the lowest rarity of the gammas possible. Draw these a lot today. It's really good. It's a good feeling. Driver. Drew him a couple times. It's fine. Spells, we got 3 starter, obviously. That's just like your quick launch of the deck, except it's a hard once per turn. It'll be broken if it's not. Summon any Spright from deck, and you take damage equal to its attack. 3 E-Telly. E-Telly is gets you the extra body, so if your normal summon Swafar gets gamma and you have this to follow, you can still do your same combo. Because our gamma's level 2, and by playing a bigger frog package with 2 Ronins, I can afford to play Desires over Prosperity. And I really like the card advantage because this deck is very consistent already. I feel like card advantage is very important. 1 call by, and then the 3 Impermanent. That's 13 hand traps and 40 cards. There's a lot of tweaking and needs to be perfected for the upcoming YCS Niagara I plan to go to, but Spright is insane, and for this format, it's probably tier 0.5 in my opinion. So extra deck, got 2 gigantic Spright, 2 elves. I did 2 toads. Yeah, sometimes with my bigger frog package, I can end on double toad. If I open Swap Frog in the water, it's always usually double toad. And also the benefit of having a larger frog packages, you can have the extra materials in there to follow up plays, and you can make IP with the extra Ronins and the frogs in the graveyard. Talk about IP, that's the IP. That's the Unicorn. Ava Max, Avermax was cool because you can IP and Elf on your opponent's turn to go into Avermax. It's really hard for them to, some decks to deal with. Got Sky Cavalry for the Zeus play. I got Javelin. Javelin because I was fearing Chaos Hunter going into this tournament. If people side Chaos Hunter, I can make this and then stop the Chaos Hunter's effect. So I can still go off of my Ronin plays. Zeus. I did the Hulk and then I did the 2 Synchros. So this never came up because I wasn't playing the Divas in my deck. Maybe if I play the Divas in my deck, I can make Hulk more often. So these 2 will probably get cut for something else. Or I cut the Frog package down a little bit and add Diva to my deck. Because Diva is very good. It's a tuner. Alright, that's the side deck. I play 3 3 Dark Ruler No More. This card is essential to break the Spright board. I use just Dark Ruler the board and then make Zeus 4 material Zeus. Talk about 4 material Zeus, I have to add a Downer Magician to my deck. I couldn't find a Downer Magician at the time. 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance. This might get changed into something else. I don't know, like a Solemn Judgment. But I was just testing. This is still very powerful. Floodgate. Then I was supposed to do 3 Appointer, but I couldn't find 2 more copies of Appointer. So I did 2 Smasher and then 1 Appointer. So yeah, Appointer just seems like it's really good on paper, and I don't know, I'll keep testing it. I gotta get 2 more copies of him because you can rip out the Dark Ruler, rip out Sphere Mode, Lava Golems, whatnot. Then 2 DD Crow in the side. DD Crow might get main deck depending on the tournament scene you go to. I feel like this is definitely main deck worthy because you can hit the Ronin. And somebody hit my Ronin today. I just used Swap Frog to send my second one. They were shocked. And yeah, DD Crow, Ronin, DD Crow, and Tier Element monsters in the grave. That seems really good. So definitely keep playing DD Crow. And then I played 4 Virus, 2 Deck, and then 1 Eradicator. These cards are blowout cards for me. And I wanted to play a form of blowout cards because in the mirror match, you can just deck Devi them. Or in like a back row matchup or Sky Striker matchup, you can use Eradicator. Because you can use Summon Gigantic Spright using an Elf. So its attack becomes double. So that fits the requirement for these 2 Virus. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot of tweaking with this deck with a month to go before YCS Niagara. But I feel like this deck is super strong. It's super consistent, and I don't know, I like the Pot of Desires in this deck over Prosperity. Anyways, thank you guys for sticking around. And also, top 8 today decided to split instead of playing. I did not want to be the party pooper to say I wanted to play, and you know, so we all split a box and a half. I pulled another copy of Spright Blue and Kaleido Heart, Tier Element Secret Rare. So it was good. I managed to get my own Spright core together. So next, I'll be returning this to my friend Crackster, and we'll see how I build my deck, Spright deck moving forward. Please like and subscribe and comment down below, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Bye bye.